Good morning, ladies. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Okay, ladies. Well, I am here at the attorney's office because I will be signing Yasmin's documents. Okay. So, but the title of my video is having a dysfunctional family is the worst. Okay. The reason why I'm saying having a dysfunctional family is the worst is because, as many of you have seen, the text messages where I am being I am being pushed to do something that I was not ready to do for many personal reasons. Okay, but a veces la familia como la mía, que es tan tóxica, y como ustedes pudieron apreciar los mensajes de Yasmín hacia mi persona con mis otras hermanas, y de que Matamoros, allá mis otros hermanos que están poniendo condiciones y amenazando y cosas por el estilo, no se vale en ninguna familia. ¿Ok? ¿Por qué? Porque ahora quieren ellos, si yo no le firmo a Yasmín, porque esto fue las condiciones, que si yo no le firmaba a Yasmín, que me iban a quitar uno de los terrenos y el dinero que estoy recibiendo de ese terreno, que se va a abrir otra cuenta, y bueno, un sinfín de situaciones. Quiero nada más mostrarle a toda la gente cómo se maneja esta familia guerra. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo es esta familia que yo tengo? And it is the worst experience that anybody can live. Having a family that is so dysfunctional, so wicked, so freaking evil among the same family. ¿Ok? So aquí estoy ahorita con el abogado. No porque, ¿cómo les diré? Después de que fui amenazada por la misma familia, a veces es lo mejor, amigas y amigos, que puede pasar. You know, you have to take certain steps just to free yourself from toxic family. ¿Ok? Y ahorita voy a entrar live aquí con el abogado. Le voy a mostrar todos los mensajes de amenazas que me hicieron para que la misma secretaria de aquí del abogado vea en la posición que yo me encuentro por esta gente. Sin ninguna razón. Ahora, ¿quién le dijo a todas mis hermanas que fueran tan pendejas y no arreglaran la situación cuando nuestra madre estaba viva? No, porque les vale madre, por eso no lo hicieron, cuando se pudo haber evitado muchas cosas. Y ahora quieren utilizar amenazas y que esto y que el otro, manipulation y aggravation, y todos los días chingue la pinche madre con la misma pinche mamada. Por eso me largué de vacaciones, para desestresarme de toda esta gente, y resulta que regreso y con la misma pinche chingadera. Tener una hermana tóxica, porque eso es lo que es Yasmín, tóxica. Estando en vacaciones, tuvo que mandarle mensaje a mi hermana Mayra, Berenice, amenazando. Esos mensajes que yo publiqué en mi Facebook page, esos son los mensajes que le envió Yasmín a Berenice. ¿Por qué no lo pudo haber hecho antes de que nos fuéramos de vacaciones? No, tenía que esperarse cuando estábamos de vacaciones para hacer sus fregaderas. This is the reason I tell you guys, there is toxic family in all families, but I don't know if this kind of toxic family, in other families. Porque la mía, mi familia, la verdad, se pasan de a tiro de tóxicas. Ahora creen que por el dinero y el poder y que eso. Y a mí qué chingados, a mí me vale pura chingada, por no decir otra palabra. Pura chingada me vale. Yo no le tengo miedo a nadie. Ni al mismo pinche demonio le tengo miedo. Ni al mismo pinche demonio, porque huevos me sobran y me arrastran. Me arrastran de a madre. Todos vieron videos pasados que de mí salió venir aquí a esta oficina de abogados a firmarles a mis hermanas, a dos de ellas. Faltaba la testaruda de Yasmín que yo le firmara a ella, y no le firmaba por causa de que ella no quería firmarles a mis hermanas sus propiedades. Por eso no le había firmado yo a Yasmín. Porque yo le dije, le vas a firmar a mis hermanas y yo te voy a firmar a ti. Mientras tú no le firmes a mis hermanas, yo no te voy a firmar nada a ti. Pues allá se fue a Matamoros, allá con Pablo y con Guadalupe a hacer su pinche desmadre. Y luego me anda amenazando acá y que esto y que el otro. Vieja estúpida, pues si no estamos en los 80s ni 90s, pendeja. No estamos en los 80s y 90s que podías amenazar y salirte con la tuya. Ahorita ya estamos en el 2023. Evolucionamos ya años. Los chingones ya no están vivos. Ya todos fallecieron. Y la razón por la cual estoy aquí ahorita, señoras y señores, es porque a veces hay que hacer lo posible para liberarse uno de gente tóxica. Para que ya no te estén molestando, para que ya no se crucen en tu pinche camino y te hagan la vida miserable. Solo porque ellos son miserables, quieren que toda la pinche familia sea miserable también. ¿Por qué no habló Yasmín de cuando hizo la repartición de las joyas de mi mamá, del dinero del banco de mi mamá? ¿Por qué no hablan ellas de eso? Que a mí no me dieron ni 5 centavos partidos a la mitad, pero sin embargo yo les he demostrado que yo soy mujer de palabra y de pantalones y que soy honesta y derecha y estoy aquí firmándoles por mi propia voluntad. Y les he firmado por mi propia voluntad. No les he pedido ni 5 centavos partidos a la mitad. Cuando las cabronas todos se repartieron lo de mi madre y no me dieron ni siquiera un alfiler de las pertenencias de mi madre. Todo. Mi madre todavía no tenía ni un año de muerta y se repartieron todo. Saquearon la casa de mi madre, saquearon todas las joyas, el dinero de los bancos, todo lo saquearon. Y no me dieron ni 5 centavos partidos a la mitad. Y todavía se ponen en ese pinche plan de que quieren chingar con mis pertenencias. Que mi padre, Arturo Guerra Cárdenas, me dejó. Y eso no lo voy a permitir. Eso es el pinche coraje que traigo. Que tengo una familia que no vale madre en ese sentido. ¿Creen que les voy a tener miedo? Mira, ¿qué te pasa? Si el pinche demonio se me ha puesto encima y enfrente y no le he corrido, me lo he chingado también. ¿Por qué no hablan de mi hijo? De mi hijo Arturo, que no me dejan hablar con él. Tantas cosas que he callado yo. Que yo creo que a lo mejor ya es justo que todo el mundo sepa qué es lo que está pasando con esta familia. Y lo que me han hecho a mí no tiene nombre. ¿Por qué no hablan de mi hijo? ¿Por qué no comentan que no me dejan hablar con él? Hablo y hablo y hablo y hablo para Matamoros y no me dejan hablar con él. Siempre puras excusas. Y todo eso me lo tengo que tragar yo. Y eso es Pablo y Guadalupe. Porque Yasmín no dice, cuando mi padre murió, dejó a mi hijo ahí en la casa de mi mamá con mi mamá. ¿Por qué no dice la estúpida que ella corrió a mi niño cuando era un niño? Lo echaron a la calle a mi niño. Y que se entere todo el mundo, porque esa es la verdad. ¿Por qué no habla de eso la mendiga? Y lo que les estoy diciendo es la verdad. Ya saben que a mí no me gusta echar mentiras ni nada. Lo he buscado y lo he buscado a mi hijo y no me dejan tener contacto con él. ¿Por qué no hablan de eso? ¿Por qué puras pinches mamadas y mentiras? Y si el coraje es tan grande hacia mí, hacia lo que mi madre hizo y que esto y que lo otro, bueno, pues chingado, pero mi hijo no tiene la culpa. Y ahorita voy a entrar con el abogado y todos vamos a escuchar, porque yo le voy a enseñar los mensajes a la secretaria para que vea lo que Yasmín estaba escribiendo hacia mi persona y las amenazas que recibí. Aquí no voy a andar chingando yo ni andar jugando con chingaderas. Y ahorita vamos todos. Hi, good afternoon. Good morning.
Oh, you're Gloria?
Yes.
Okay, you look so different. Makeup does wonders.
Yes, it does, believe me. So,
I recognize your voice.
okay, so, all right. So, I wanted to show you the messages. The reason I am here is because I am being threatened by Yasmin and Pablo and Lupita. Okay? So,
Who's Pablo and Lupita?
they are half brothers, but they live in Matamoros.
Oh.
Okay? So, I just want you to see so that you guys will know where I'm standing.
Well, let me let Mr. Gonzalez know.
Okay.
He is the attorney.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you,
And
ma'am.
you're Gloria, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, beautiful ladies. The attorney's coming, okay?
Yeah, Mr. Gonzalez, and you know what? The one for Colunga, I also faxed it because we had a problem with his death benefits.
Hi, Mr. Gonzalez. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Gloria, come on in. Let's go back here.
Thank you, sir. Okay, ma'am. I'll be
Yes.
back.
Yes.
Good. How about yourself?
Stay cool. We're going to work out some things that I have to turn in today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
honey,
you.
What's going on?
Well, okay, so the reason I am here, sir, is because I received some messages from Yasmin. Yes, Yasmin wrote some messages threatening me and my family from Matamoros as well, Pablo and Lupita. And I want you to see, just take a look
Sure.
so that you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, this is one of them, one of the messages.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for the forward and the update. We understand that Jessica's signature will be complete once she's in town. As per Vita and Pablo's order, the deadline to have my deed signed to me is June 30th. Why June 30th?
I don't know.
If my deed does not have my yellow signature by that date, the rent money of the little school will be deposited into a new bank account. All you want is my deed to my property to be signed over to me. Mom's house and death certificate translation has nothing with my deed. The choice is yours. Have a blessed day.
Okay, that's one.
And then,
Oh.
okay,
That's the other one.
okay. Let's see. The white one, right?
Yes, sir.
That's mean. No, they don't have no interest in speaking with each other. And it's not my request, it's their orders to have my deed under my name. All I ask for any one of you two to please forward my message to her. You said you have done the same. So you guys are fighting for whatever reason.
Right. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there's the third one.
This one up here?
Yes, sir.
The white one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, this is nothing against you two. This is the only way to ever sign my deed without her putting herself with much importance. And so we are all on the same page. This was not my idea. It is a means to have her reconsider her hideous remarks concerning herself as a chingona, because in reality she is not. You could please do me a favor with me. Okay.
So I wanted for you to have knowledge of what really is going on. The situation with Yasmin, I had invited her in the past to come with me in Berenice so that we could all sign and be on the same page, but she refused to do so. Okay, so she wants to do her things her way, which is fine, but why threat?
Of course.
Why threaten me to proceed in doing something? This is my choice. I don't have to sign, and she has to understand that.
That's correct. That's correct.
Because if she wanted to have things done, she should have taken care of it when
Yeah.
my mom was alive.
Yeah. What we're doing here is what my instructions are from everybody, right? is that we're handling the estate of your mother, Gloria.
Right.
Okay? And so then she dies without a will. So then all the heirs are identified. And then the heirs decide who gets what
Right.
in order to forego having to go in court. And that happens anyway, but now you spend like $10,000 to do that.
Right.
So this way, under this one here, they were given lot 69 in Grande subdivision to you. Right, Yasmin?
Yasmin or
No,
me? To me.
So you're Yasmin, right?
No, Yasmin is my sister.
Your sister Yasmin.
I'm Gloria.
You're Gloria.
Yes.
So here, Gloria, Maida, and Jessica sign over to Yasmin this lot 69. And then there's other documents that have been prepared where you guys get other documents, right? Other properties, right?
Yeah. The only property that we're taking care of right now is our mother's
Yeah.
house.
Let me go over this so that I know that I'm giving it to you in piecemeal,
Yes.
and also it refreshes my memory. Let me get the file, okay?
Okay, sir.
Let's
Thank
go-
you.
just go over it.
Yes, sir. So I am here at the attorney's office and we're discussing everything, and I just want to keep them updated. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. And I don't have to sign. This is something willingly that if I want to, I can do it, but I am not required to sign nothing if I don't want to.
Yeah. This is what we're doing.
Okay, sir.
Just so you have an idea. All right. So when someone dies, and leaves property, you've got to do. Hopefully, they have a will, and you have to go to court within 4 years from day of death.
Yes, sir.
When you don't have a will, then there's 2 ways to proceed. You can do an intestate administration in court, very expensive, long drawn, or you can do heirship affidavits outside the court, and then the heirs, who are identified as heirs of the decedent, would then pick and choose as to how to do this, right?
Right.
So here, going back, Miss Claudia Gonzalez Ramirez owned some property, and then according to what I've been provided to and what the people that are witnesses signed, she was born in León, Guanajuato, November 29th, 1946, and she died September 30th in 2021 in Matamoros
Right.
without leaving a will. And when she died, she was a single person. She had a relationship with Arturo Guerra Cárdenas, but they never married.
Right.
And then the following kids were born to Miss Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria Mayana Guerra, Jasmine Estrella Guerra, Mayra Bernice Guerra, Jessica Yvette Guerra.
Correct.
And you are?
The oldest.
You will be?
Gloria.
Gloria, right? Okay.
Gloria.
So this establishes the connection between mom and her children,
Yes.
the heirs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So technically, at this point, you guys could say, okay, we've done this, so, and you do nothing, and the properties eventually are going to have to, either be sold, or you guys can pick and choose which ones you want, and so forth, right?
Yes, sir. We've been having issues with
Mhm.
Yasmin because
Mhm.
we already had or went through
Mhm.
four real estates,
Mhm.
okay, agents. And Yasmin is always giving a problem to the real estate. Okay, she doesn't want to sign. She doesn't like this.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of,
Yeah.
so it, yeah.
So under what they were telling me to do, that's because I'm the lawyer, and you did tell me what to do, right? So under this one, they said, Gloria, Yasmin, Gloria, Yasmin and Mayra would give Jessica lot 72.
Right.
Y luego,
I already signed for Jessica.
and luego okay, this one, who signed? Gloria signed, Yasmin signed, and so we need to get Mayra to sign on this one.
Yes, that's
Okay.
probably Jessica's, right?
This is Jessica.
Yes.
And then on the one that goes to Mayra, that would be lot 68, because this was 72. Then, of course, Gloria, you signed, Yasmin signed, and you still need Jessica to sign.
Right.
Okay? So, all right. And then on the other property, well, basically, I guess that's all we've done so far, right?
And Yasmin's.
Yeah, other than we've done two documents, two deeds, Jessica's and Mayra's. Is there another one that we've
Yes, Yasmin's.
done? See, let's see where it is. Okay, I don't have it here.
Oh, even better. God doesn't want for me to sign.
I don't see it here. Maybe it's attached here. I'll try that.
No deja que se pierda. No se preocupe.
Yeah, I think I don't have any other one that I'm aware of. Did I miss one?
Yeah, you're missing Yasmin's.
What is she getting? What is she getting?
What do you, she's it's another lot.
Another one?
Yes. You have one right here. It's not this one.
No, that's the affidavit that was signed by Patricia Gonzalez.
So don't even stress yourself. So.
But that's the way it works. Where.
But I am not required to sign if I don't want
The
to.
bottom line.
Yeah.
No.
I do it.
Okay. So what happens is then here's what's going to happen, okay? Because I've encountered this before. When you have a situation where now you got the 4 kids of Miss Claudia, right?
Mhm.
Gonzalez Ramirez, and you can't go forward because people don't want to sign. Well, in the meantime, property taxes have to be paid,
Right.
and so forth, right?
Right.
Or rents collected if it perhaps have been rented. I don't know. So at some point, they can do one of two things. Okay, number one, do the intestate administration.
Mhm.
That's an expense that really is very expensive. Mira, aquí está, right here. Here it is, right there.
No, hombre, déjela ahí. Tírala a la basura, sir.
And this one, Mayra sign, and you need to sign, and Jessica needs to sign. I think it's added under there. I don't know why. So, okay. So if you don't want to sign, you don't sign. To do an intestate administration, It's a long process. You're going to be in court over a year.
That would be her.
It would be whoever wants to do it.
Oh.
Whoever comes in works for the rest of the bunch, right? Because you got 4 kids. And so that person would come in and apply for intestate administration. There's 2 ways to do this. Either independent administrator or dependent administrator. When you do independent administrator, it requires an agreement by everybody that the person that's applying is going to be the independent administrator. What does that mean? That means that you go into court and then the courts back off and allow you to do the things that you have to do, such as sell the properties, distribute, the funds to all the heirs, or convey title to the ones that, by agreement, you've chosen to do what you're going to do and transfer the deeds. But if you don't get that agreement where it says, yeah, we want Joe Blow to be the administrator, then it becomes a dependent administrator. When it becomes dependent, the court takes over 100%. And then you can't do anything without a court order approval, which means if you want to open a bank account, you have to have a hearing. You want to sell, you have to have a hearing. You want to do a contract, you have to have a hearing. It's hearing after hearing after hearing. That's why you're drawn up. Once you're in there, and let's assume that things are getting sold, the money goes back to the court.
Okay, this is one thing I want to let you know. Yasmin, Berenice, both of them have sold all my mother's stuff. They kept all the jewelry. They sold the trucks.
Yeah, and all that.
And they didn't give me nothing, sir.
And all that you would be argued in court, okay? So, but let's assume now that the court has ordered all the property sold. All the money comes back. Now here comes this is where the boogeyman appears. You got to do accounting and inventories, right? And the court is very strict on those. And then if you want to distribute to the heirs, you got to wait a year from the day that you were appointed the administrator to even be considered to distribute any of the assets to the children. But before that, you got to do all your accountings. They have to be approved by the court.
See,
so it could be so big. That's why it costs you $10,000-$15,000 to do this in legal expenses.
Okay, so this is what I'm seeing that Yasmin is doing. Ya se repartieron todo. Okay, las casas están saqueadas, las de mi mamá, la de aquí de Bronzeville y la de Matamoros. Se repartieron todo, sir. So ahora quiere que yo le firme su propiedad a Yasmin. And that is the reason I am not signing, because they didn't give me 1 cent of everything that they sold.
So when you have fights like that going on, then nothing's going to happen on this end through this process. And the only process that's left for you to do is to have someone file a court-ordered administration, and then that one person is working for everybody.
Yes, the court assigns that one of us.
Well, the applicant is the applicant.
Right.
And you can say, I don't want her, I want me, or I want my other sister. It's like that. But this is the easiest route, the least expensive route. But if you guys are arguing with each other, fighting with each other, and you ask me a question, do I have to sign? The answer is no, you don't have to sign.
Okay, sir. So I just wanted for you to see the proof of what they are doing to me.
There's bad blood here. I understand.
There's
arguments.
Yes, and that is the reason I refuse to sign under those circumstances.
Yeah. So if they come back and say, whatever happened to this? I'll just say, they're not signed. Unless they're entirely signed, nothing's going to be moving.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Okay, sir. Well, we got it. So I guess
I want to give you a breakdown how this thing works. So.
Yes, and I really appreciate you so much for your time and for taking me in. But I wanted you to see what's going on.
In every family, there's always squabbles, right? And sometimes when someone dies, it's difficult to deal with your siblings.
Right.
But no one has to force you to do anything.
Y las otras firmas que le di a Jessica y a Berenice, yo, de mi corazón, yo les vine a firmar.
Yeah.
O sea,
and whatever was signed, unless it's signed by everybody, it doesn't have any effect.
Right. So.
Okay. What they could do, this makes a whole lot of sense, they can say, well, you know what? Let's re-sign, and then let's say this, and let's say ejemplo right here, going to Jasmine. Let Maida sign, and no one else signs, right? On a different instrument, just by herself.
Yeah.
All that does, it gives her 1/4 interest. She still can't do anything with that property because you guys haven't signed.
Right.
It's got to be everybody signs.
Right.
But in theory, yeah, I can say, well, just give me your 1/4. Yeah, but she's still, with that 1/4, she still cannot do much with the property because the rest of the kids that didn't sign own an ownership interest in that property.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So right now, well, we're still going through the same situation with my mother's house here in Brownsville. But ahorita ya todas están enojadas, nadie quiere hablar conmigo y que no sé qué. Bueno, pues, pues
Mira,
se lo
at the end
pierden.
of the day, if things are not being signed, people are upset for whatever reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that says it's wrong or right. It's just happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then someone, whether it's you or the rest of the kids or one child, would have to file an application to go into court
Mm-hmm.
and to do this through the court system.
Pero les va a costar, ¿verdad? Of
I
course.
would not do less than $10,000.
Lo pueden hacer por medio de la corte si quieren. Que les cueste, quieren un celeste, que les cueste, sir, que les cueste. Mira.
And that's the way it works. But once you're in court, then you don't need the rest of the signatures.
Right.
You need the signatures to make it an independent administration.
Mm-hmm.
But for a dependent administration, you don't need the rest of the signatures.
Mm-hmm.
But es un proceso largo y costoso and it drags on forever.
Pues yo lo único que estoy esperando es que Yasmín recapacite de su manera de cómo comportarse y dirigirse hacia mi persona.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm asking for is just, humbleness and, and approach me decently.
You should not expect anything less than that.
Exactly. Because I'm doing her a favor, to be honest with you.
There's no need in getting like with it.
Pero usted ya vio los mensajes. Por eso se los quise enseñar. A eso vine, sir.
So I'm just going to hold on to this until someone says they're all signed. If not, I would tell them the same thing that I just told you.
Dígale usted a Yasmín. Yasmín, yo que tú trataba bien a tu hermana.
Okay.
Sir, fue un placer conocerlo y estar aquí con usted. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
Anything I can do for you guys, okay?
Thank you, sir. Con permiso. Bye. All right, guys. So everybody saw. I don't have to sign. That's what the attorney said. That is something that I am giving to her. And I'm not going to sign because of the way that she has approached me and shit. So. So. That's where we stand. And yeah, and actually I was doing her a favor, Yasmín. And I before I had all the intentions to sign to her in good faith, everything. Yo no tenía nada de, I wanted to do things right. But when she approaches me or sends those messages, threatening messages and fucking with my assets over there in Matamoros and shit like that, girl, you're fucking with the wrong person. So, I did not sign until she humbles herself to me and asks me con buenas palabras que quiere que le firme. Y yo sí le firmo, pero me lo va a pedir bien, no con amenazas. Por eso le enseñé al abogado los mensajes, para que vea el abogado lo que está sucediendo. Yo no voy a andar con fregaderas, ni andar con mentiras, ni una fregada de nada. ¿Quieren chingar conmigo? Vámonos recio. Vámonos recio. Al cabo que a mí me encanta el pedo. Me encanta. Y no le tengo miedo a nada. So anyways, ladies. Estoy bien zafada yo. Estoy bien zafada. Pero bueno. So, ya todos escucharon, el abogado dijo, I don't have to sign. It is my choice if I want to sign. So, ladies, I guess this will be it right now. I will talk to you guys later. Later on, I will do another video. Okay? Cuídense mucho, los quiero mucho. Y estas son las cosas que pasan con familia tóxica, que te quieren manipular, te quieren forzar a hacer cosas. ¿Me entiendes? And this is not going to happen with me. I am not going to be playing those toxic games with nobody. And I am not going to allow anybody to be threatening me, especially from the family. Y no me importa, y así me tenga que costarme la vida, que me pase algo, no me importa, pero no voy a dar mi brazo a torcer. Porque yo no soy pendeja de nadie. Y esto nada más es para probarles que a mí me vale madre todo. Y sí me vale madre. Cuando un hermano quiere, o una hermana quiere a otra hermana, le dan buenos consejos. ¿Sabes qué? Cambia tu actitud, pídele las cosas bien, estoy segura que lo va a hacer. Yo estaba en la mejor disposición e incluso se lo dije a Berenice. Cuando regrese yo de vacaciones, yo llegando, me voy a poner en contacto con el abogado y le voy a firmar. Luego recibo esos mensajes de que a la fuerza y que esto y que el otro, no, así no jala la cosa. A mí pídanme lo que quieran de buena manera. A mí no me anden con chingaderas de que amenazas y que esto y que el otro, porque me emperro más y no hago las cosas. Por las buenas, hasta la chamarra, hasta la camiseta que traigo puesta, la quito y se las doy. Pero por las malas, no. Así no jala. Desde que más claro que el agua. Y así el abogado ya tiene noción de lo que está sucediendo. Para que quede todo, que una persona que tiene credibilidad vea lo que están haciendo conmigo. Y eso es, por eso vine con el abogado. Y qué bueno que me recibió ahorita y que pude enseñarle todo al abogado, para que él viera con sus propios ojos lo que está sucediendo. Pero bueno. So, amigas, a ver, déjame ver los mensajes. A ver. I hope it doesn't get worse between y'all. Well, at this point, I really don't care. Interesting. How are you, beautiful? Well, at least you have your answer, Miss Glow. And just let it be until she comes around. Yeah. I pray you get what you deserve, what is rightfully yours. Exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah, and like the attorney was saying, inventory. So this probably is going to have to go to court because they have already taken a lot of shit from my mother's houses y las saquearon todas. Ellas bien monas, se repartieron todas las chingaderas y regalaron y que esto que el otro. Y a mí ni siquiera me dijeron, oye Gloria, oye Mayela, ¿quieres algo? ¿Quieres escoger algo? Mira, te toca esto, o qué es lo que quieres. Nada. Y todavía se quieren poner muy exigentes conmigo, nombre a la verga. Si yo no soy pendeja. Que me haga pendeja es una cosa. Y que sea muy noble de corazón es otra cosa. Es muy diferente a ser pendeja. Y sí me da coraje, amigas. Me da coraje porque son cosas que no se valen. Es tan grande la avaricia, es tan grande el egoísmo, el coraje, la enfermedad. Mientras te pueden utilizar, te utilizan. Mientras te pueden sacar, te sacan. Ahora ahí tienen Berenice y Jessica enojadas. ¿Por qué chingados están enojadas? Porque compartí los mensajes, me vale madre que sigan enojadas y yo no soy pendeja de ellas. Están enojadas conmigo porque publiqué los mensajes que ellas estaban escribiendo de mí. No, para que la gente vea. Aquí no vamos a andar jugando chingaderas. Para que la gente vea de qué palo cojea cada una de nosotras. Por eso los publiqué. Ahora están enojadas conmigo. Pues quién. ¿Para qué andan chingando? ¿Para qué? Si ya saben cómo soy, ¿para qué chingados me buscan? Mira, ahora sí. Ahora sí ya me voy bien compante a mi casa. Y dijo el abogado que no tengo que firmar. Y chínguense. Y no voy a firmar. Y si quieren que firme, que pase por corte. Que les cueste. Y cuando esté ahí en la corte, le voy a decir al juez que se repartieron todo. Que vendieron las camionetas, las joyas y todo se repartieron y no me dieron 5 centavos partidos a la mitad. A ver si les va a gustar escuchar eso, que le diga yo eso al juez. Ya se lo dije al abogado, ahora me toca decírselo al juez. Y se lo voy a decir. Nada más teniendo la pinche oportunidad, se lo voy a decir al juez. Sí, bien chingonas ellas. Todas bien chingonas. Ahora sí me quieren agarrar de su pendeja. No. You guys, they just don't know who they fuck with. And I don't care if it's family. Chao. Amigas, las dejo. Es todo por el momento. Cuídense mucho. Más tarde platicamos, ¿ok? Nada más voy a llegar a la casa y de ratito hago otro video. Las quiero. Bye.